All right, now that we took care of that clown, we can get into the real meat. These prophecies which are coming to pass each day. Okay, we getting closer and closer to the end of this thing, and I just want to bring up this first article. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we can get a couple more. You know what I'm saying? To follow this this lesson. I got this off RT. It says sanctions dodge. India to pay gold for Iran oil. China may follow. So that's what we've really been waiting on, because once the dollar is the global currency in which oil is paid for. It's the world reserve currency, and once oil starts getting traded in other currencies, once that market has been set, okay, everybody else is gonna follow suit and it's gonna crash the dollar, and that's when all other chaos is gonna break out in this place. I'm saying, get in on the article a little bit. Bear with me. It says India has Slovakia. India has reportedly agreed to pay Tehran in gold for the oil it buys, in a move aimed protecting Delhi from U.S. sanctions targeting countries who trade with Iran. China, another buyer of Iranian oil, may follow in New Delhi's lead. The report by the Israeli-based news website Depka states that Iran and India are negotiating backup alternatives with China and Russia should the U.S. and EU find a way to block the gold payment mechanism. Delhi's move is seen as surprising, as earlier India and Iran said that they would switch to yen and rupees. China, another major importer of Iranian oil, may follow Delhi's lead, the report adds. India and China need to switch from the dollar in bilateral trade, since the U.S. and the EU have issued unilateral sanctions against the Iranian oil industry and financial institutions, because basically the U.S. and the EU, they're trying to block Iran from getting any kind of currency coming in or out of any of their banks, their central bank, or any of their top 23 banks. So if they can't use dollar bills to sell their oil, or use any other currency to come in or out of those banks, they just use the gold bricks. And once they use those gold, once they set that standard, gold is gonna shoot up, and the dollar is gonna come down. Okay, because basically, it's a what's the phrase I'm looking for? Supply and demand. Okay, that oil is in a high demand, and they got the supply for it. Okay, so if they demand gold for that supply, then you got to pay the piper. And once these other countries find out that they can get gold for their oil and not U.S. dollars, because an ounce of gold is worth 2,000 regular American dollars. Okay, that's more valuable, and it's going to retain value. It's going to just go up. That's going to crash the dollar. Okay, and that's the elite's plan, is to crash the dollar. Okay, and Lord willing, I get I'm gonna do another follow up sit down on George Soros, who's he's one of those Jew scum rats over there, multi-billionaire. His whole agenda is to crash the dollar. Okay, but just to get back in on this, finish this up. It says the sanctions would ban any bank involved in oil trade with Iran from dealing with American and European counterparts. Both India and China, two major buyers of Iranian oil, accounting for 22 and 13% of its total export respectively, have refused to join such sanctions. This means they have established a reliable way of paying for crude, independently of the parts of the global financial system controlled by New York and London. Delhi's current plan is to effect payments through two state-owned banks, India's UCO Bank and Turkey's Halk Bankasy. Turkey being another country refusing to join the sanctions spree. So everybody's just not on page with you. You know what I'm saying? America and the EU. And also Iran, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? I get we're going to do another follow-up sit down on this. We're going to get all the rest of the articles. But Iran's still planning on shutting down that Strait of Hormuz. And America, they violated that decree that they put out when they said nobody's getting through there. America don't come back through there. They went straight through there with one of their ships. Okay? Basically, Iran was in the club. America came through, stepped on his J's, and looked at him like he wasn't going to do nothing. So Iran's going to have to go to the trunk on him. And they planning on doing that. Okay? And then you got the British. They bringing their ships over there to get in the mix with them. Okay? So y'all brothers look out for the next video. We're going to have all the articles on that and the updates on that. I'm going to give double honors to the elders at GMS. Call Halal, Yahaba Shem Yawashai, Mawafla Adawam, Mawafla Babal, Mawafla Gehenna, and blessed to the elect. And like I said, all praise Yahaba Shem Yawashai. Shalom.